The final quest. So, now that the staff items are allocated amongst your group, and the Great Barrier is revealed, each player gets one full turn before the final quest starts. You can equip any items you need to, complete any remaining quests in play, or do what you can to get those XP points up before continuing. Note, at this point, no quest can be replaced or cycled. Now, onto the final quest. Flip over the top final quest card and move the torch counter to the number 50 on the track on the outside of the game board. This represents the final quest boss that has 50 hit points. Each turn will play out exactly the same, except the quest phase is now the attack phase. To attack the boss, you'll choose any trait of your choice to attack with, and then you'll roll 2 black dice. Whatever number you roll, you'll add to your chosen trait score, and this becomes your attack score. Subtract your attack score from the current final quest life total, and whichever player can get the torch counter to 0 gains the final quest card for additional 50 XP points. If you have a staff item equipped, you can add the additional blue die as a bonus die to deal up to an additional +2 in your attack score. The staff icon on the blue dice is considered a 0. If during your attack you roll 2 skulls, you deal no damage and you take a death card. However, the Warlock Lord didn't come unprepared, nor is the final quest boss going to stand idly by and just take the abuse. When the final quest starts, you'll also flip over an energy card. The energy card will slow the players down in their attacks. Follow whatever rules are on the text of the energy card. Some energy cards allow you to discard magic items and tokens, equipped or in the inventory, to add +1 to your attack score. Once an attacking player gets the torch counter over one of the red numbers or past it, that player gains the energy card and puts it into their completed quest stack for an additional 20 XP points. A new energy card is immediately played, and then the boss makes an attack against all the players. The final quest boss attack. Depending on the final quest boss, the attack is going to look different, but it is explained on the card itself, the attack, and how each player will get a chance to defend. Against the Reaper, each player will roll 2 black dice. If the player rolls anything other than 2 skulls, they defend against the attack. But if any player does roll 2 skulls, they take 2 death cards and cannot prevent it. With the Warlock Lord, a player will roll 2 dice for the Warlock Lord and add the number to his mental score of 4. We suggest using the red die to place on the final quest life track to keep track of what the Warlock Lord's attack score is. Each player may defend with any trait of their choosing by rolling 2 black dice and adding it to that score. Again, any player with a staff item can add the blue die to the defense roll. If they can meet or exceed the score rolled by the Warlock Lord, they defend against the attack. If the number does not reach the Warlock Lord's attack score, that player fails in defending and takes a death card. The Behemoth not only makes an attack, but dictates which trait the player must defend with. The Behemoth attacks by rolling all 4 black dice and the red die. Whatever is rolled on the black dice, the players must defend with whatever trait is shown on the red die. Oh, and the Behemoth gets to re-roll any skulls rolled once. Again, players with a staff item equipped can add the blue dice to their roll in defense. Failure to defend will result in gaining a death card. The end of the game. Once the player that defeats the final quest boss and takes their card, the end of the game happens. Now it's time to find out who got the most XP points. To tally up the XP points, take all of your equipped items and put them into your completed quest stack. Add up everything in the completed quest stack and subtract the value of accumulated death cards, and whoever has the most XP points is now the High Lord of the Westland. We hope you'll try out all the different characters in several playthroughs of the game, learn new strategies, and take on different final quest bosses. The game plays different every time you play, and you'll never know how it will turn out. Thanks for taking the time to learn how to play, and thanks again for making Shadowgate the Living Castle a reality.